welcome to Reviews with Love Christmas edition. So let's get right into the Lifetime movie, Reba McCentire's Christmas in Tune. Alright, so this one's got Reba McCentire playing Georgia, who is a big famous musician, singer, very popular, and John Schneider playing Joe, who is also a musician, but mostly known for his great songwriting. It's got Candace King playing Belle, who is the daughter of Georgia and Joe, and is also a marketing executive. And then it's also got Justin David, who works for the army and will eventually be teaming up. Oh, and he plays Troy and will be teaming up with Belle to prepare for the Christmas charity concert for the troops. Alright, so let's get into this. So Georgia, being this big singer, has been, going around. She's been solo for quite some time because it turns out Georgia and Joe used to be a duo, like duet team, like work together. They were actually married, and apparently they still are married, but they've been separated for 15 years. So it's been 15 years since they performed together, done anything together. Joe went off his separate way and become big as well, but mostly with his songwriting, because that's really what he's always loved. And initially their breakup, they had personal breakup and then the business side of it breakup, because I believe at some point Georgia wanted other people to be able to write songs, or wanted to be able to perform other people's songs, and I guess Joe didn't take that too well, and they ended up splitting up personally and in the business as well, as a group or as a team. So the whole team split up. So now Belle, for her job during this Christmas charity concert, her job wants to find out if her parents can be the ones to perform. And keep in mind, they haven't performed 15 years. They actually can't stand each other. They don't like speaking to each other, so that would have been an uphill battle. And Belle was like, okay, well, I'll try. So she talked to her mom. Her mom throws a hissy fit at first, but then it says, okay, fine. If your father says yes, if Joe says yes, then maybe I'll consider it. And she goes off to her father, Joe, and he's like, okay, fine. So Belle somewhat plays them a bit, but either way, they both decide to do it. So all in all, while they are doing this, Belle herself is reconnected with Troy, who she used to go to school with, high school with, and it turns out they're kind of crushing on each other, and they start to really like each other. So there's a bit of romance going on there, and between Georgia and Joe, seems like they're getting really comfortable again with each other and finding out they actually don't hate each other as much as they thought they did. So that's the main premise of getting them, reuniting them together, and hopefully for Belle, she would also hope that they could actually get back with each other, because they're still married, just been separated. They have both decided not to sign the papers yet, I think in hopes that maybe, something may change. But alright, so that's that. And my opinion is, yay! You should definitely watch this one. Reba is so funny in it. So is John. They're both really funny. They make a great team, and their chemistry is really good. They're really good together. And yeah, it was just funny. Their banter, and just Reba herself, like, she's always fun, but it was really funny. I laughed a lot in this one, just the snide comments and stuff like that. And with Candace playing Belle, for some reason I kept getting Vanessa Hudgens, like, in my head, like, anytime she would talk. And then it didn't help that Justin David's character's name was Troy. So then I started thinking of High School Musical, and I was like, what is going on? I don't know why I kept getting like Vanessa Hudgens from Candace, but like her voice, for some reason, I was picking up on Vanessa. I don't know, but yeah, so yeah. I was like, but either way, they all did a great job. They all had really great chemistry. Belle and Troy together. So it was like, ooh, great, great, great. And then Georgia and Joe, oh my gosh. And towards the end, I have to say I did cry because it was so touching, so sweet. And I was like, ah, I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't, but I did. So I was like, oh my gosh, that is so sweet. So yeah, but overall, I have to say I definitely loved it. I liked watching it. I watched it more than once now because it's just funny. She's funny, Reba. So great job, you guys. Loved it. Check it out for yourselves. I'm trying to think if anything else really happened. No, not really a blow up or anything. It's just, you know, deciding if you're willing to trust that person that hurt you once again. And they both obviously had been holding on because they hadn't signed the divorce papers, and to be separated for 15 years, that's a long time. So yeah, they very much still loved each other, but yeah, check it out and see how it turns out for yourself. But I did love it. Yeah, good, great movie for me. I loved it. But all right, subscribe, hit the notification bell, like this video, watch the others, and thank you again for listening. Until next time,